Let's go to in trenches.
Here we go.
Hey, this is bigger than everything we just talked about. Remember
That's right.
This matters.
That's right.
In the grand scheme of things, this is a big deal.
Yeah,
Let's go. Here we go.
Come on, Koosh.
Here we go. We got the Baltimore Ravens. Who do we got over here?
Mark Andrews.
No,
Miles
who's over?
Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Well,
There it
he's
is.
a pointer,
But first, check it out. Mark Andrews is going to do what we've talked about. We showed it a lot last year where we do like a little fake like he's going to block because we don't want him on him. Not a good matchup. So let's arc him, get him, around. Ooh. Sets it up for the block by the center. Let's go back if you can. Yep, perfect.
Center?
So, yeah, exactly. Typically on a counter, when you get this, it's going to be the guard pulling. But because there's a backside three technique, outside shoulder of Kevin Zeitler right there, tough block for the center to go back. So we say, hey, we're going to pull the center here when they make a car call or something like that to let the center to know he's pulling.
Motorcycle.
Boom. We man the backside, and then we get Moses around. AJ, tell me why the fuck this guy's blocking his own guy right here. What happens? He blocks his own guy.
Oh, AJ.
It's a good offensive scheme there, isn't it, AQ?
That's exactly right. Exactly right. And then you get Moses just leading them into the end zone. Awesome design. But here's the deal.
Like Moses.
This guy makes everything go. Because typically this guy would crash hard, but because there's this threat right there, he goes up the field thinking maybe it's play action, and every eye goes to Lamar Jackson, which sets up the block. All he's got to do is get a hand on him to get underneath for the end zone.
Wow. Walking in.
They're back, huh?
I mean, that's the funny thing. Why are we not talking about them more?
Well, because they lost to the Colts.
It's crazy to me.
Bingo,
They are
sure.
so
That's
good,
exactly
and
right.
they got everything. Their run game's clicking. He's playing well. Their defense is playing well. They're a wagon right now.
Left tackle.
Speaking of wagon, here is a wagon.
Love this team. As we know, every week we talk about it. But what we're going to notice here, first of all, we're going to highlight on the center. But we're going to talk about the scheme first. This is their version of getting to a toss. Everything they do likes to go to a run game, correct? But they're going to throw it here. But check this out. They're going to send him kind of in motion. All this play is the same play I showed last week that Miami ran, the fullback lead toss. They're just starting him, getting him out on the edge quicker, getting wider, and then we get a crack block here. The center has to get to number 3, but boom, we're going to get the crack block. Watch the center, Brent will get all the way around and get the block right there, which leads McCaffrey into the end zone.
Hey, him lined up over the tackle, fullback. That's pretty tell, right?
That could be, absolutely. He's already wider, right? Typically on the split back, he's behind the guard. Him wide right here could be a tell too. So you don't know. That's what you don't know as a safety. You're like, which way are they going? They might throw the swing this way, but then they short motion right there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They do so much shit.
They do so much stuff. Exactly. You can't ever get a beat on them.
Juice had a great block.
That's unbelievable in space, by the way. Like, you don't understand how hard of a block one-on-one with 20 yards of space that is, right, AJ? I mean, you see these guys out in space. You guys make one move and we all fall down.
McCaffrey.
He's right out downfield again, man. Look at it. It's almost like a wall return and punt here.
That's exactly right. And then you get him looping around and just kind of picking off anything from inside out, head on a swivel.
He's so good.
So good.
McCaffrey.
One-on-one with a corner.
Yeah, see you.
Good luck, buddy.
This team,
Audible.
yeah.
Sorry.
This team right here,
Are they doing that?
they're doing that exactly.
Check.
One more. There it is. I love this play right
I'm sorry. I'm done.
Love this play right here. Because check this out. Watch Van Ginkel. Watch the linebacker right here. Watch their eyes. Where is the ball going? Where is he going? Oh, we're going to hand it off to Cook right here. We called this play Tonto. We're going to get the tackle pulling in space. But look what it does with the fake handoff to Cook right here. And then you get Big Dawkins pulling around. But check this out. The key to this play is Chubb out here with 6 yards of space, essentially, between him and Spencer Brown, the right tackle here. He's got to go out under control. Now, Chubb has a three-way go. Can take him down the middle, can take him inside, can take him outside. And my man gets his hands inside, runs his feet, widens the hole enough to create this space right here for Dawkins to get around and get that, and then Josh Allen just walks in there. A little taunt, right? A little taunt on the way in the end zone.
Dumpy, what's going on out there?
We didn't have the mute and Jalen Phillips out there, the best player on the field if he was out there. Javinky had a bad game too. Got to be better, Javinky.
I mean, he's looking. He sees all kind of shit. He's looking over here. He don't know what's going on. widens out over here because they actually ran this play a lot last year. I love this play because you get so much eye candy. So many offensive linemen are working back this way on the gap scheme. Plus, with the back going back there, it freezes everybody to that side.
There's a lot of movement, and I saw people asking this on Twitter too. Why don't, on all these plays where there is disguise, why don't they just follow the O-line? Because every single time the O-line pulls, it goes that way.
It's a great point. I was going to bring that up because I think there's more stuff going on later. You'll see it. AJ, you can speak to this more. Why are we allowing all of the eye candy to affect everything? Because if we just read the double team front side as a linebacker, you should be scraping over the top, sitting in the B gap. Same thing here. You read this and you can see peripherally this guy pulling. Why is he not sitting here? Why are we freezing? Why is this guy, right? Like, there's so many things. AJ, do you know why this eye candy kind of freezes it up?
I mean, because like D-Butt said, there's so much going on every snap, like pre-snap, there's so much movement, there's different things. Yeah, like players are probably thinking about their responsibility. Okay, if they do hand this off, who do I have here? And then I didn't see that pulling tackle or the pulling guard. So, I mean, this is why offenses do that. So they get all that stuff in your head pre-snap and the ball snaps, and you just, even if you take one false step and get you out of position, and boom, touchdown.
The quarterback run, you always pick up that extra blocker essentially too. And like I think Aaron mentioned it yesterday, reading your keys with every position. He was talking about from the quarterback position, but it's usually you see a little, you see a lot. Like you read one key, maybe two guys, and you go off that. But this is tough though. So it's definitely easier said than done.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a chance that they're running that misdirection on purpose and they just take it back the other way.
And then you get this, right? You get Van Ginkel down the line, and now he hands it off, and he walks in for a touchdown around the edge.
Yep. Damn. Tough to stop. That's a Miami to Miami right there.
That's right. Yeah.
It's a Miami-type play towards Miami. Speaking of, this offensive lineman is got you worked up. What did Baker say about that one play? Anyways, same type of situation there for you guys, right?
Yeah, something a little 6 to midnight, right? Something along those lines.
Yeah.
But hey,
rocked up.
What do we got over here? We got all tight ends over here. We got unbalanced over here. Another thing, don't really understand what's going on here because we get all these people knowing that we have this. It's 3rd and short. The ball's got to be coming this way, right? We get some fly motion going this way, and everybody's like, oh shit, let's bump back in. Here we go. And then we get the ball going exactly where all the big beef is, and there's nobody there. You get Donovan Smith doing a gator roll tackle.
Is that legal?
If it doesn't get called, everything's legal.
No.
Great.
Amen.
That ain't how the game works.
It's only a call if they call it, right?
Well,
highly illegal.
But in this space,
tackling.
awesome, just kind of it's unbelievable. And look at Trey Smith. This could have been on the big bumps, but I wanted to highlight this for the run and get another Chiefs play on the big bumps later.
Wow.
Check this out, though. I mean, boom, just lays out Jordan Whitehead, one of my favorite safeties in the league, former teammate, Pittsburgh guy, having a great year, had 3 picks in one game early in the year, but he's got no chance when 320-ish is coming around the corner.
Moving.
Boom!
Checo runs so funny.
so hard.
North and
I
south.
love how he runs.
Somebody
Watch him
said
finish through the goal line.
Somebody said he's trying to curb stomp the ground with both legs.
Saw that. Yep.
At all times.
So angry.
So awesome.
Mosley can't get him because he looks like he's running slow because of how hard he runs. It's like, damn, I'm watching every step seemingly in slow motion.
Yeah.
But it's just his style of running is so angry.
And he is fast.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'd say.
He can move.
You.
He can move.
Beast.
Awesome
Speaking
stuff.
of being able to move in a beast.
Listen, and this is, again, another way. Darius and I talked a little bit about this. AJ, tell me if you've seen something like this. This is a play, when I was watching this, I had to send this to like 5 different people because I haven't seen this play. It's like typically when you turn it on, you've seen the concept over and over again. You've seen it in some way, shape, or form. The way I'm seeing this is if you put this tight end on the ball, it basically would become a deuce formation with a gap scheme. But the thing that kind of screws everything up, you put the tight end in the backfield and you put him right downhill on the wheel. Everybody else is working a gap scheme and they're booking the backside backer, hoping that this jab step, if you watched Henry from the start, jab step, freezes him, gets him downhill, flies him downhill, sets up their block where they can book him, and then you get Henry out the backside of the weak side here. What's amazing here is Derrick Henry being 6'4", 250 pounds.
Yeah, but they're all going this way.
Everybody's working that way. It's selling that way, but that's what you do in a gap scheme. The difference is there's no puller. You put this guy here and that jab step, it sells them. So I think part of the reason they're able to do this is because they're heavy zone. They sell quick little zone that way.
Damn.
And this guy breaks 400 tackles on the way to the end zone.
AJ, is Logan Wilson on a run blitz there?
I'm going to see. That's all I was trying to watch. Run it.
It doesn't look like a cross dog, does it? And there's no way that's a cross dog.
I think he's just shooting it. I think he thinks he can like shoot the backside gap and make a play.
Yeah, because if he thinks they're going right, too.
White, yeah. That was.
I mean, that's a hell of a play. That is, you're right, AQ. How the tight end, if he's on the line, that's a very difficult block to try to get him kicked out at all. But when you create that little offset,
create that little space.
Man, that's a beautiful play.
Genius.
It's pretty cool.
Vrabesy, baby.
It's almost like a weak side ISO bob that you would say, but typically whenever that happens and you got the fullback in the backfield, you would fan the lineman front side and show zone to that side, and they're not doing that. So they obviously got a beat on what they did, and it was really cool, and obviously Henry did what he did. That's
Hey,
why.
don't look now. Everybody in the AFC South 2-2.
Ooh,
Heads up.
solid.
Everybody in the AFC South was supposed to be
Heads up.
absolute trash and crop. Beat the Steelers, dog shit out of them. Beat the Bengals. How you doing? Take the Rams overtime.
Those two teams.
It's not saying much. Not
Yeah.
saying much.
Beat the
Yeah,
Ravens.
not saying much.
Oh, Bengals, really good football team.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
We should have got the Toy Story version of this one, but
Oh, it would have been neat.
it would have been neat, right? It would have been really cool.
Thanks a lot.
Hey, pause it real quick. Brandon Sheriff, right?
Where'd he go?
You tell me.
University of Iowa.
That a boy.
Oh, that was back when Iowa was.
Yeah, that was back.
Not getting beat 31 to nothing in a whiteout.
Quarterback got hurt. Okay, bad weather. Jeez.
Penn State's back.
Yeah, they're good.
Penn State's a good football team right now.
Here we go.
Not
Here
as
we
good
go.
as Sheriff, though.
Hey, watch Sheriff. Now, if we can pause this right before, this guy, I feel bad for this guy because watch. Now let this thing run and just watch my man's head snap back. He's got whiplash right now for sure. Bam! Boom!
Jeez.
Oh!
Hey, guy's got a
That
family.
feels like hands to the face here.
No. He's coming with the flipper, the old flipper. Boom! With the right.
That feels like
They
that
teach
hurts
that.
right
Yeah,
here.
that was an
The
uppercut.
finish hurts when he's like on a knee and he gets planted in the ground. That's what hurts the worst.
So it's the initial shock, and then Sheriff, boom! We just make it that much worse, and you lay on top.
In London.
In London.
Is that a penalty? Is that all those flags?
I
Look at the finish. Run it back. Look at the finish at the end.
That's
too.
really a
Yeah.
penalty on the offense.
Yeah, the tight end gets a little finish on the end, too. I think that's who they called the penalty on.
Do they usually motion towards the run like they do with Ridley here? Is that normal? Because isn't it usually the opposite?
It usually is the opposite. That's definitely a screw up.
He's a blocker.
Okay.
Well, yeah, but
Or
they
they-
didn't
or
let
they
him
add
get to
him.
the point where he was blocking.
Oh, yeah, we got a nice one there.
Oh, sorry. Kill shot. Let's
Yeah,
get
that's a
to it.
good question there.
Yeah, because Ridley doesn't even make it to the spot. I feel
No.
like he
Correct.
snapped it a little
Typically,
early.
you would fake the handoff here or hand it off, and then you got the motion going that way to
Yeah,
kind
the
of
opposite.
eye candy it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's running backwards whenever.
Maybe
There's
they're
gonna be
run
some-
the
there's
old
gonna be
fake.
something off this,
They're going
though.
to run the fake. AQ didn't Tyreek do that where he's going to take it and he's going to reverse pivot back around the other side.
Or
Yeah.
pitch.
Could
Could
do
run
that.
a little option.
Yeah, you get a little option out of that.
option.
Yeah, they actually,
ETN and Ridley, come on.
They
Now
bring
we're just
24.
drawing plays up in the dirt,
Yeah.
in the trenches. Let's go.
You're welcome, Doug.
Yeah.
Well, Doug.
Yeah, he's
Oh, yeah, that's right. He doesn't really do anything.
Is that,
What?
is that tight end on
On
Calais
offense.
Campbell out in space?
Oh, Calais.
And then Grady Jarrett getting pissed? Let's go.
Long way from home, eh, pal?
Hey, boys, we got a little double bump on this one. We got these two getting up here. We got Trey Smith. Obviously, he's always in the mix. He plays the game, a physical brand of football. Now watch this. He's going to start this thing. He's going to get a little piece on him, and then watch Taylor kind of finish this thing off out in space.
boy.
A little 2-for-1. CJ's got no chance.
Oh,
He's got no chance.
Come on.
He's got no chance.
you love it.
Let's watch it one more time. This is
Both
really
these
good.
guys' eyeballs are directly on him. Come on. You just
I mean,
don't need to double team him.
Didn't CJ have 2 picks?
Target locked. Target locked. Look at him.
Well, they missed.
Could
We're
have
just-
blocked
Block number
Whitehead.
3.
Yeah.
block
we
number
don't even want to.
jeez.
We're just going to end this thing.
They missed Whitehead.
That feels like the Chiefs didn't really. They were just taking shots here.
Yeah, just looking for blood.
They're trying to get on big bump.
What the hell
That's
is
what
that
they are.
about?
Sure, that's exactly right.
I mean, a double bump.
Double bump.
Good.
I mean, it's like a triple
design.
D here. One throws him up, the other one takes him down.
Yeah.
What
It's like Dolphins O-line circa 2010.
Jeez Louise.
How awesome is that, huh?
Well, it depends
I
who you
mean-
How
are.
awesome is that, huh?
Looks good. It's good football.
Yeah, cool. Pretty cool.
Appreciate you, AQ.
Boy, AQ.